Well, it looks like history repeats itself again. A breaking story from the gatewaypundit.com. Biden regime to reinstate COVID-19 restrictions, beginning with mask mandates as COVID cases rise, say TSA and Border Patrol whistleblowers. We have this story and so much more coming up on the Gateway Pundits Weekend Review. It seems like the madness never ends. My name is Elijah Schaffer, and our top story today is vital. Pay attention because things are about to get flipped on their head. The Biden regime to reinstate COVID-19 restrictions, beginning with mask mandates as COVID cases rise, say TSA and Border Patrol whistleblowers. This story from Jim Hoff. The Biden regime is preparing to reinstate full COVID-19 lockdowns, beginning with masking mandates for TSA and airport employees, reportedly as early as mid-September. InfoWars first to report. I've seen confirmed reports on this over the past few days, with service orders and contractors being brought out to implement these types of restrictions. A high-level TSA official reached out to InfoWars detailing a Tuesday meeting where TSA managers were informed of new memorandums and policies that would re-implement mask wearing. These policies will reinstate the mask mandate for TSA and airport employees starting in mid-September. According to the TSA official, further details on how the policy will escalate will be provided next week. The official added that by mid-October, mask wearing will be mandated for pilots, flight staff, passengers, and all airport patrons. This coincides with recent reports showing that certain studios within Hollywood are beginning to also require masking and vaccination status once again. While you would think that it's just DC, New York, and Los Angeles that have gone mad, remember, the deep state is in control, and, well, why not screw up your holiday season? Especially, we're getting into the election year, so we've got to test the water. A new variant was announced. You can see this video here explaining that there is collusion. Check this out. All of the same periodicals covering new variants around the time of this release. It's not shocking to me that there's collusion in the mainstream media, but you've got to look to the Gateway Pundit for updates as things like this continue to develop, because they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop, literally until everyone's actually dead or until we're all forced into subjugation to the federal banking system. In funnier news and crime, the Gateway Pundit breaks from Colin Linebarger. A Michigan man calmly guns down violent armed robber in a gas station while holding a six-pack of beer. For the sake of editorial and for family-friendly reading, I will not show the video today. You can find that at thegatewaypundit.com. But Cassopolis, Michigan, if I'm pronouncing that correct, this gives another meaning to staying cool under pressure. Wood TV reported Friday that last month, a brave armed citizen calmly shot an armed robber multiple times for trying to rob a gas station called the Stone Lake Marathon. The incident reportedly happened on July 27th, but surveillance video was released on Friday. The thug, 35-year-old Cornelius Martin, no shocker in the name there, entered the store boasting, "You know why I'm here? You know why I'm here?" And then he threatened the store owner with a box cutter, talk about 9/11 vibes, before catching a hail of bullets. The video starts off by showing the customer holding a six-pack of Miller Lite while Martin, who is dressed in black, walks in. Martin then goes behind the counter and approaches the store clerk with the box cutter. The customer, who has a valid concealed carry permit, pulls out his handgun, fires 6 straight shots while holding his beer. He then fires the last bullet moments later. Absolutely incredible. Here to save the day. Again, you can find that video. Viewer discretion is advised. In more disconcerting news, the Hawaii fire continues to unravel as a failure or an intentional undermining of the American people, as the FEMA administrator, questioned over Maui disaster and lack of assistance, has a response that says it all. Jim Hoff reports that Deanne Criswell is current FEMA director serving under Joe Biden. Criswell is the first woman nominated to lead the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA. The Biden administration cheered her appointment, noting that Deanna has a strong background in climate change. Heck yeah, we're very happy here at thegatewaypundit.com that when we need people to respond to hurricanes, to tornadoes, to earthquakes, natural disasters, that she would be championed in her understanding of things that do not matter and do not exist. The feminist trope, right? We are experts, we are like men, and we care about everything that doesn't matter. Now, unfortunately, people are dead, and nobody's laughing here. When she's asked about why the people of Maui report no sign of government assistance after the historic fire that ripped across the island, killing 1,000 locals, Notice how the fake news reporters are not screaming at her for her failed emergency operation in Maui. Criswell did not deny the claims, but blamed it on the trauma that they are experiencing. It's insane that she would say that, but it's not surprising. I mean, this is a short-haired woman with glasses. And I'm maybe too traditional here. Maybe a lot of you guys are not, but I'm thinking, where are the men in our country, right? Leading ourselves in crisis management. And women are capable. I think women do step up in many situations, right? There's many great women that work here at thegatewaypundit.com. But of course, but what about these random liberals? I feel like liberalism has poisoned men and women more than anything in the world, in the fact that you don't just have competent women or competent men, you have incompetent men and incompetent women, which is a disaster in itself. Like the blind leading the blind, our government is a disaster in itself. No hierarchical ordinance or any leaders to follow. I did want to bring one highlight. Speaking of allies in the press, thegatewaypundit.com wants to give a huge thank you to Candace Owens and DC Drano, two incredible intellectuals and voices in the Republican movement, who told Vivek Ramaswamy, if that's even how you say it, I'm an American and I'm not accustomed to these foreign Hindu names. But they said they told him to check out the Gateway Pundit for trusted election reporting during a heated debate video. Absolutely fantastic. I've had the privilege to go on the Candace Owens show. I've known Rogan O'Hanley, DC Drano for many years, both outstanding citizens and representations of our government and our people. We really, really do love them. Candace Owens and DC Drano joined forces to encourage Vivek to check the Gateway Pundit for trustworthy and up-to-date election reporting. In an episode that promises to be remembered, Candace Owens hosted a heated debate between conservative influencer DC Drano and businessman Vivek on her well-known podcast, Candace Owens. DC Drano grilled Ramaswamy by calling out his alleged flip-flopping on critical topics, including initially believing the 2020 election wasn't stolen. And that's what we have to think about and seek when it comes to the next election. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Please leave your opinion. Let us know on the article or the video itself on Rumble. You can check us out and subscribe to the Gateway Pundit. You can type in the full letters there. My name's Elijah Schaffer. I appreciate you watching The Weekend in Review. Have a great rest of the week, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing out.